We are live for episode 9 on our beautiful, gorgeous Civil War campaign playing as the Union on Grant Lee Sherman Civil War Generals 2. Absolutely beautiful game. Beautiful game. Welcome, my friends. Good start to today. We are getting after it on this second half of the second Battle of Bull Run. It's a very large battle. And yesterday's midday live stream, we really got through about 22 turns already. So we're exactly halfway through it, and we've already got the Confederacy on the back burner. It's borderline turning into a rout here. So we've really got this battle under control. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me get this out of the way before we get going. Thank you everyone for last night's live stream playing Dark Souls 3. We absolutely rocked the stream. It was beautiful, beautiful gameplay. We made some adjustments to our PC yesterday, and it paid off tremendously last night because the stream was silky smooth, no issues, provided we kept our devices plugged in. Everything was running gorgeously, so it really was beautiful last night. I appreciate everybody's patience with that. And right now I'm just excited because it actually went pretty smooth last night. So right now, here we are. We are on the historical battle of Second Manassas. Okay. And we're already halfway through the battle. When we started the battle, we were extremely spread out. But we got everybody consolidated up here in the center. And we had an army up here. We've routed quite a few of his enemies, actually encircling several units. Several brigades we circled and completely eliminated them. And our main power here is in the center. We're just holding the center with all of our artillery. That's pretty much what's going on in the center, is we're just holding action, giving our forces in the north, who were victorious against his starting units. We are now going to take these gentlemen up here, and the plan is to swing them down against his center here. He is strongest right here. This is where he's strongest. He's got reinforcements here. Most of the units here are fresh, ready to go. So the Confederacy is strongest right here at the north. In the center, they're kind of wearing themselves out attacking us. Plus, this is where he's taken the majority of his damage from our batteries. We might move Kruzanowski Brigade up. So I'm thinking right now, our artillery, we're going to need to target Kemper a little bit here. Kemper he's very good condition. He has a Lorenz rifle musket, a lot of firepower, 24. So I think we're going to take a few batteries here and fire on Kemper's position. And Kerensky here will try to push these gentlemen back. Let's soften up Kemper, whoever can get a shot off on Kemper's brigade. I don't like the fact that he broke our unit right there. Okay, they can't get a shot off. So we'll have these gentlemen fire on these positions. Hood's division is trying to attack our artillery, but we're going to push him back here. We'll give them some volleys here. And Bohin will pull Bolin Brigade. We're going to pull him back down to cover the artillery. But Krasanowski's brigade, we're going to have him meet up with these units in the north. Going to be a bit of charging going on right now because this is our moment to shine. This is our moment to break him. Hooker attack Hood in the rear. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Hood is just broken now. You just move into the tree line. So he's strongest right over here. This is where he's at his strongest. Kemper is causing us issues. Comparable rifles. Although our infield has better attack rating. We're going to do some regular attacks here to try and soften up these units over here. He keeps trying to sneak his sharpshooters back to our batteries, but it's not going to work. I'm sorry, Mr. Confederacy, not going to work. Alright, he just broke our center here. Patrick's brigade is broken. So we're getting real weak here in the middle. Reynolds Division. I'm considering this Reynolds Division, all these units surrounding Reynolds. He has been the key to this battle, holding the crossroads here. And the Confederacy just has been charging. They keep taking position after position, but he has been holding. Oh, we got a Sharps right here. Nice rifle. Nice rifles. Look at McCall's firepower, 42, because he has the Sharps 1859. 85 attack rating for regular attack. Soften up Kemper. And we'll have Towers Brigade here charge Kemper's position with their infield rifle muskets that they put their bayonets on. Get out of there. Nice. So we've covered Patrick now. Patrick's brigade can recover. Reynolds just hold the crossroads. Reynolds, Gibbon, King. McCall, Tower, Gibbon, Keene are all under Reynolds' division, including Patrick and Hatch. But Patrick and Hatch have been broken. I had to pull them back. Okay, now as far as these infantry down here, I think we're going to do a breakaway here. We're going to do a breakaway. We're going to need to encircle these units in the south. So this is going to happen here. Reynolds' division will hold. Batteries stay in place. Sickles' division is moving from the north, but they have heavy resistance because these are his best units up here. Where is Hooker? There you are. Hooker is just covering the battery right now. Alright, so in the south here, we're going to need to start doing a bit of maneuvering to work on encircling these units. That's going to be our only way to kind of make some headway. You give him a regular attack. You have much better rifles. Soften him up a little bit. We've done a few attacks against his enemy here. He's got one that's perfect condition. And they have Tyler Texas rifles. Which the stats are deceiving on this. Because it's only 52 attack and 65 hand-to-hand. But this unit alone has 19 firepower, which is very good. Mainly, I think, due to the fact that they are full supply and their organization and health is at 100%. The morale's taking a bit of a beating. The morale's down to 78. That's all we can do on that turn. Yeah, we are... Sickles is running into some resistance here. His reinforcements are stopping Sickles' division from moving south. We're charging down from Sudley's Mountain, and we're running into fresh Confederate troops. Oh, undo. Okay, we're going to attempt to get this gentleman here surrounded and out of commission, which I believe our fast-moving sharpshooters and cavalry can do this. While all of the infantry just continue to move up. Give that cavalry a regular attack. See, the more our units are moving to the south, the more they lose their organization. And he's kind of getting entrenched right here. So this is going to be sketchy fighting. Sickles is in for a fight up here in the north. Thinking we need to get that artillery out of commission. Sickles does have a Spencer rifle, though. Okay, Sickles is going to pull back, and we're going to charge from the flank here. No charge. We only have 4 ammunition, so regular attack. It's going to break him. Perfect. Yeah, our troops in the north are starting to get... A few of these brigades are starting to get low on ammunition. They've been doing some serious fighting. Sickles, Coden. Sickles and Coden brigade are running out of ammunition. Bernie too. You are ready to go. Pull you up here. Oh, wait a second. Yeah. He's in retreat now. Alright, I think we're going to need to... If I could get this guy down there to help encircle Hood. Hood is behind our lines. We might could get an encirclement on a Hood. No, you can't move.
At ease, man.
Possibly. Where are we in trouble in the center here? Let's fire a few shots on this Confederate force here. Everybody else, it would be nice if we could reach all the way down there. Ooh, close. Okay, we're assisting anybody that can get a shot way down in the south. You know. Okay, everybody else. Doesn't have any... Ooh, he does have a healthy artillery here. The sneaky bugger. Fire. Yeah, we're going to need to fire on that position. Let's exchange some artillery fire here. He's pulling his cannons through the woods to the opening of the pastures. There has been some extreme fighting in the center on this battle. But our artillery have owned the day. I'm going to undeploy this unit and move him here in the hopes of him helping to block Hood. I'd like to get Hood encircled, but I'm not sure. We could next turn. If Hood doesn't move, he will be encircled. So all of you just hold position. I want you to maintain your current position. Alright, you two need to rest. You are beaten, battered, and broken. I don't know if it's too early for our infantry to move up yet, and the Reynolds division is just chomping at the bit. They're pretty healthy, and I'm chomping at the bit to charge. We really could charge. I'd like for them to hold, because if they can keep them occupied here, we really could swoop in. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We need to get this encirclement complete here. We're going to risk some charges here. Alright, this poor side is done for. Attack from the rear. Oh, this unit's done for. Goodbye. Okay, our units in the south are starting to encircle the enemy here. We've now completely starting to rout him in the south, which is good. It'll free up these gentlemen to come up in the center. Let's put you right here so you could actually dig in. You're unable to dig in the stream. Reynolds division, continue holding the front. Firing. Yeah, we were shocked at how well it worked. I made some tweaks on the PC yesterday because I was getting fed up with some of the hesitations during the live streams and the bugginess. And our live stream last night was silky smooth. And so far today, we're looking very nice too. Alright, we need to get some type of encirclement completed here. I'm having a hard time getting this guy completely surrounded. Ooh, hold on. No, we can't. We're getting close though. We're getting close to being able to encircle this gentleman. We're going to need to take a bit of a break in the north here. If only you could get up there quick enough. You could, though. Alright, we're gonna do a little maneuvering here. Poor Hood. Hood is toast. Goodbye. JB Hood has been completely destroyed. The only issue now is that
At ease, man.
Heartstuff's brigade is open to attack. He's got 2 units here. So in order for him to maintain his composure, we're going to have to attack these 2 units because they can reach Heartstuff and they will attack him. Alright, we're going to have to sacrifice. Hatch is... Nah, Hatch can't move. Dang it.
At ease, man.
Really hoping Hatch could move. We've kind of made a slight error here, opening up a gap in our lines. King, get that guy out of here. Alright, he won't attack. He's a bit broken. All the rest of our artillery, try to cover Heartstuff as best as you can, so he doesn't get completely obliterated during the Confederacy player's turn. He'll still attack, but it won't be absolutely devastating. We did eliminate Hood, though. JB Hood is gone. A lot of encirclements going on here. Ooh. Don't like that cavalry there. Attack him. Nice. Okay, so it's better to just do a regular attack against the cavalry, it seems. On the cavalry, I'm not so sure about the formation. Because sometimes the cavalry is in this formation, or it's in this formation that we have. I don't know if there's a benefit to it being on foot.
At ease, man.
Alright, Reynolds,
At ease, man.
just hold the crossroads. I know you've been...
At ease, man.
Man, J.F. Reynolds with his Colt revolving rifles have really held the crossroads. The Confederacies, there's just nothing that they can do. Shoot, 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 shoot. I'm getting excited because we're having a lot of fun on this game, but there is just nothing that he can do. Alright, McCall and Seymour are moving up. Okay, I'm not worried about that enemy sharpshooter. I'm not going to chase him down. He's got way too fast of a movement. Right now, I'm just working on either putting them in route or encircling. I'm pretty sure we can get this guy encircled next turn unless he just really retreats. So, Wright's brigade is in trouble here. For the Confederacy, he's getting in trouble. Yeah, now all the heavy fighting right now, all the bloody fighting is going up in the north here. The Confederacy's last hope. We have him so outnumbered, though. We've already completely annihilated well over 30% of his army off the map. Ooh, yeah, that was the Confederacy's last hope on turn 24. He was getting aggressive that turn. Alright, this poor unit is done for. Taking sharpshooter fire from all directions. Okay. Sickles' division has now surrounded Drayton. Drayton's brigade, he thought he broke Birney, but he went behind our lines. So Sickles, Sturgis, Carroll, and Grover, we've got 4 units to attack him. I'm inspecting their rifles. We'll charge with Carroll and Sturgis, and regular attack with Cowden and Sickles. Oh, the Sharp's rifle just wrecked him. He had a lot more units in that brigade than we did, but bayonet. Goodbye. Alright, you are broken. Essentially. There's no use for you right now. Alright, we're gonna have to hold right here. A little bit of a holding action. His brigades have a lot more men in them than some of ours do. Boy, Hooker took a beating. He must have taken some artillery fire. There's no way. Alright. Get this battery covered again. And cover Hartsuff.
At ease, man.
Perfect. Nice maneuver. It was good we moved Krzyzanowski up. He's helping hold the front here. Alright, Kearney is coming up to help cover the artillery, even though he's got damaged fairly early.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
He has not completely routed any of our enemies yet, or any of our soldiers yet. I'm shocked that these guys aren't in full... Oh, he will be. Yeah, he's going to be in full retreat now. Ooh. Oh, boy. Perfect. Okay. Let's put a couple of these guys in marching formation. We need to... And we haven't even fired off our artillery yet. This is when we're really starting to punish him.
Sir.
See, there's a sharpshooter right there. He keeps trying to sneak it towards us, but we keep taking pot shots at him. Alright, where do we need the most coverage here? That cavalry's still in good condition. Oh, that's right. He's got his semi-decent artillery up here. So we need to get them out of action. He has more cover in the woods, but we're focusing all of our fire on him. Just get his artillery out of here. He's got a sharpshooter hiding in the middle of the field. Nice, okay. Reynolds Division, hold. Gibbons, attack that cavalry again with your beautiful Springfield rifles. Ah, dang it. Gibbon just got wounded on that attack.
At ease, man.
It's alright.
At ease, man.
I'll tell you what's been the two bloodiest tiles for us as the Union. That horse artillery. It's been this tile, then McCall's in, and it's been Tower's tile. These two tiles have been taking a ridiculous amount of punishment from the Confederacy. This is where they've been trying to get through. They've been trying to circumvent Reynolds and get around him. He has been yet again, it is down to Reynolds. Some odd, unknown general has just been saving our campaign playing as the Union. In turn. What gloriousness is this battle today? This is running so smooth. You can tell I'm pumped up. I never did do a sound check, though. The video is beautiful. Okay, yeah, it's beautiful. Beautiful episode. This is turning into another absolute disaster for the Confederacy. Alright, Buford, finish him off. Alright, that frees up our sharpshooters and cavalry units to work on encircling more enemies, which is what they're good for. Wow, that artillery is actually in good position and condition. So yeah, it's going to be hard to break him in the north. We're not... Sickles' division is starting to get a little bit worn out here. And they're taking artillery fire on top of it.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
We could possibly encircle Worcester's position and charge with Poe and Christ. I'm thinking... Alright, go back to the south for a minute here. This poor sod is losing valuable ground. Tightening the noose, so to speak. The Confederacy just doesn't know that we're coming through the woods from the south. They don't realize it. They're starting to see their boys run out of the woods now, and they're like, uh-oh. Alright, Seymour, hold here. I don't want him to move his units this way.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
You two rest.
At ease, man.
So that's kind of how I do. Like these 4 brigades here, Hartsuff, Kearney, Hatch, Patrick, they all got beaten up bad by the Confederacy. We just gotta make sure our device is plugged in here. Why is it not? Plug in. There. I think that was our issue. These 4 brigades right here, Kearney, Hartsuff, Hatch, and Patrick, the Confederacy really beat them up. So now we kind of keep them in the rear a little bit to cover the artillery. Our plan right now... No. As always, Reynolds, just rest. Right, Gibbons, dig in. Right now my plan is to fire our artillery on these 2 positions in order to have these 2 infantry. He'll attack him, and then we'll kind of just move these 3 up, this one down, and him across. We're about to encircle them right there. Or we could dig in and... Oh, that's an idea too. Didn't think about that. Get this guy out of here. You know what I think we can do? We can get these guys out of position with our artillery. If I could get him moved to this tile over here, This could be beautiful. Okay, you didn't break ground. Get out of here. Get out! Man, that guy is just... Finally! Got him on the run. Alright. Good enough. And then Hooker will swing down. Ooh, Hooker is in bad position. Everybody else up here just... Oh, there's only 198 men in that brigade. And his forces have 1,000 plus. Yeah, this Leisure Brigade here is in massive trouble because he significantly outnumbers us. Hooker is at 38 health. He has taken a beating. But he has been fighting. Which I guess is why they called him Fighting Joe Hooker. Because at least he'd get out there and fight. Alright. Not worried about a sharpshooter back here. It's got way too many movement points to chase down. Beautiful. I really thought he was going to have us held up in the south, but my plan is starting to come to fruition here. Okay, we're going to need to capture this tile. This is about to happen now. We are about to change your formation. I'm having these troops in the south here get into marching formation so they can move a little bit quicker. We're working on an encirclement here. Okay, he just broke Leisure's Brigade. Leisure's Brigade is out of action. I have to fill that gap in the north there. This artillery is kind of messing us up at the moment. We could essentially cut him right here. But what could we take that position with? Alright. Artillery. I need to see if any artillery can target that gentleman. Nope. Not a one. You maybe. You have a 50% chance.
No, sir.
Perfect. Okay. The rest of our artillery. Jeez, 651 men in this sharpshooters brigade. Whoa. I need to take that tile though. There's so much going on right now. I'm trying to get this encirclement to work here. Alright, Jackson's brigade. Charge with that beautiful 1855 musket. Perfect. Okay, everybody. Whoa! Tower just took a beating. He's trying to take Tower's position. Hold. Reynolds, shoot your rifles. Soften them rebels up a little bit.
At ease, man.
You move up here.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
Let him keep attacking us in the center. We don't care. Now we need to... he's out of position now. Working on closing this gap here. There's just not enough movement to get in the woods. What if you can put that cavalry in complete cavalry? I meant to say artillery. In complete retreat. Perfect. We only have one unit that can attack this gentleman in the trees, but that's okay.
At ease, man.
Just rest. We've just encircled Wissager, Jones, and Hunton. They are in massive trouble right now for the Confederacy. Oh yeah, this is our really broken unit right here, Leisure. We need to get Schneck here to attack him. Get him out of the way. Get out of there, thank you. Perfect. Comparable rifles, but we have much better condition than he does. Oh, Wissager is now completely surrounded. He's going to have to get out. Okay, any remaining artillery, fire on that sharpshooter unit. That is, really good condition. Okay, our boys down here are just going to start wrapping around while our force in the north starts swinging behind them. Coming down from Sudley Mountain. Alright, get this artillery surrounded. Carroll just got wounded. We didn't even charge. That was just a regular attack, too. Yeah, we're really starting to surround the enemy here big time. He's in massive trouble at the moment. Yeah, our units in the north, they really are getting exhausted. They're running out of ammunition. They're getting exhausted. Yeah, we'll start getting these gaps closed up here. Wow, it was kind of going crappy at the beginning of the battle. But our numbers are really starting to show now. Our overwhelming force that we have. It's really starting to show right now. Because we've eliminated a lot of the enemy. We've got them on the back burner, so get these units off the map as quick as possible. Okay. Alright. Hooker, just hold here. Anybody that can move up needs to move up. Oh, you're in perfect condition. Move out.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
Even some of our infantry are slightly recovering.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease,
Just
man.
hold the center, Reynolds. Oh, I should have dug him in.
At ease,
He's
man.
going to try and break this Seymour position here, which we are not going to let happen. Keep tightening the noose. See, now we got them in marching formation. They're really... Sorry. We're cutting off his retreat at Groveton. He'll have a few units slip out, but... Alright, sharpshooters. Whittle this cannon down a little bit. So that way Sickles and Barrett can take him out. He's still alive. Shocking. Okay. Buford, finish him off. Perfect. Thomas J. Jackson is getting surrounded. We're cutting off his retreat. And we haven't even fired with our artillery yet. What is his... Okay, those 3 artillery are actually fairly decent condition. I don't want to put the artillery in full retreat, because I want him to stay in position, but I'd like him to break off being deployed. Jubal A. Early is trying to rally as best as he can, to no avail. You two target that sharpshooter. Perfect. Turn. This is going beautiful. Well, Heyman predicted yesterday that we were going to have a complete surrounding on the west of the map. But it's looking more to be like in the center. Not 100% though. He's got units retreating here.
At ease, man.
So we're just resting our... We're resting in the middle here.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
He was unable to pass this road. This road was our line in the sand. Just like I said at the beginning of the battle, our front is going to be this road, winding down and straight down. And we held it beautifully.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
Do have a couple of good condition units up here that can actually move down a little bit. I want to get this encirclement in place before we get aggressive. We're still okay to move.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
Yeah, our cavalry's starting to get a little tired. Oh, we've almost got an complete encirclement here. This is so close. Oh, we're only one tile away from completely encircling the enemy. One more shift around, and we've encircled everybody but one. Okay, artillery, just rest. Well, it looks like we're going to be able to start the next battle after all. I thought the second half of this battle would heat up our midday live stream. Just make sure he doesn't break out. He had a couple units get out in the last second. So we've completely encircled now all but 3 of his units. And the encirclement is complete. Okay. Just rest. Everybody outside the encirclement.
At ease, man.
He had a sharpshooter over here and 2 units in retreat over here, which we could use our cavalry to try and chase them down. Let's do that. All right, this cavalry, Bayard Brigade, Cavalry Brigade, is in good condition, so we can have him keep attacking these 2 retreating forces that broke out of the encirclement. Glover and Featherston ran out of there. Oh, they're so broken. Now it's just a easy peasy turkey shoot now. Not even really having to use any of our artillery. Now he's so broken. Our forces from the south are coming out of the woods and across the stream, just charging his positions. Alright, Tower, charge Kemper's position. Reynolds is finally going to be on the offensive here. Swinging up and around. Oh my goodness. He's got nowhere to run. Oh boy. Oh, that's beautiful. as far as his sharpshooter is concerned, we could actually zoom out and let our artillery just blast that sharpshooter into submission. Oh yeah, he's running for the hills. He'll probably recover that sharpshooter unit, but he did recover this infantry here. Oh, our boys in the south are just rolling them up. Oh, he actually held that tile. Charge in their sights. Break his spirit. Just pushing them against the tree line. An absolute massacre going on in the wheat fields right now. Just utter annihilation for the Confederacy. Any healthy infantry, we can actually break them off, including Reynolds, to chase down that sharpshooter division down here. Oh, this is... Thomas Jackson surrendered his unit. Now you break off. Sickles, you're done. Buford is getting pretty disorganized and tired. I mean, he's running around the battlefield like crazy. Alright, you just hold. Well, he didn't even fire any of our artillery. That's kind of funny. There's really no need now. Our infantry are finishing him off. There's no rallying them now. We've got them on the run. Wow. Utter destruction. Absolute destruction for the Confederacy on this battle. Wow, we rocked him. The wheat fields were just so bloody, that encirclement. I'd be shocked if this unit recovers. He only has 3 units left. And all 3 are in panic right now. Yeah, that one is definitely going to retreat. He definitely won't recover. The sharpshooter, they'll probably recover, but we'll chase him down. Reynolds and some men will chase him down. Yeah, I think that sharpshooter just recovered. We're chasing you down, buddy. Yeah, Buford is really disorganized right now. So I'm pretty sure that unit on the left... Okay, it's gone. So he only has 2 units on the battlefield. And they are running for their life. The sharpshooters are trying to recover, but it's not going to do any good. So we'll zoom out here. Finish this battle off. Yeah, see, Buford is so disorganized he can't even move. But we got Reynolds and some other infantry moving south to finish him off if he tries to recover his spirit. Nice. This is actually in really good condition still. Bayard. What a victory. We really encircled him in the center there. And we're just kind of chasing down his last 2 units for the thrill of it. Just to see if we can get a complete swipe. I say swipe, I should have said sweep. Yeah, that sharpshooter's actually still okay condition of his. He's taking shots at us. As long as he doesn't hurt Reynolds, I'm good, because Reynolds has been amazing for us. My goodness. This pretty boy Reynolds here. Okay, we can get an encirclement on this guy now, finally. My word. Finish him off. He has one unit left. And we're chasing it down viciously. He's trying his best to run away. Sharpshooters are so disorganized. They've been just running across the battlefield. I think we've got him. Oh, he's done for. Turn 41 out of 44, and we've completely eliminated all the Confederacy units. There were a few that ran off the battlefield, but for the most part, we annihilated him. So we'll have Bayard finish him off with a charge. Goodbye. Victory! My goodness, the score. I bet it's going to be through the roof. Alright, let's see here. Major victory for the Union player. Look at the weapon cost captured. Wow, we killed 3 of their leaders and wounded 6, but we did suffer 5 wounded leaders ourselves. He had about 50,000 men desert or surrender, and another 14,000 die or get wounded. We suffered about 9,000 casualties ourselves. The weapon cost captured is absolutely ridiculous. 1,385,000. All of our army is going to be have the best equipment now, for sure. They already do for the most part, but so our artillery, let's give all of our artillery the Parrott rifles. Either they have a Parrott rifle or they have a Napoleon. Buford did pretty good. Let's give Buford the Spencer carbine rifle. And give this Bayard a Colt. So our infantry here, let's get everybody to at least have the 1855 musket. Or the Springfield, actually. Start back up. I'd rather not have the Sharps on him. I'd rather him have the Springfield. My generic portraits, I like them to just have a Springfield or less. That way they have the hand-to-hand option and they can charge. Our unique portraits, I usually give the unique portraits the Spencers and the Colt revolving rifles and the Sharps. That way I don't charge with our unique ones. I just use regular attack with them. Unless I really need them to charge. It just makes it easy so I don't have to keep looking at their weapons. Oh yeah. Okay, now we're going to go to the infield rifle musket. The newer version, not the 57 caliber. Sickles has a nice rifle. My goodness. Yeah, it's just unlimited the amount of money we have. See, I don't want... Okay, yeah, he can have a Springfield. Warren has a Colt Reviving. Give Warren a Spencer rifle. Reynolds has the Colt Reviving. Keep him the same. Now we're going to give Meade a Colt. Oh my goodness. Some of our units will still have the 1855 after this engagement just because there's not enough rifles to go around. Wait. Alright. Start giving them the 1855. Doubleday, we didn't even see him on the battlefield, but we'll give Doubleday the Colt. He's a unique portrait. Wow, gorgeous weapons. Okay, we definitely need to save as soon as the next battle starts. Hey man, full capture, nice battle. Thank you. He only had maybe 3-4 units retreat off the map during the entire battle. But my goodness, what a complete sweep. I was expecting it to be in the west, but we ended up encircling him in the center. He just got bogged down. Battle of Harper's Ferry, alternate version 5. Ooh, I think this is a bad battle for us. This might be one of the hardest battles as the Union, if I'm not mistaken. Dixon Miles was expecting a rebel attack and began preparing his defenses well in advance. His troops are dug in and ready for a fight, and reinforcements have already been sent from Washington. One brigade has recently arrived and manned the forts north of the city. The Union should be able to hold Harper's Ferry from the hilltops and at the bridges. Massing artillery and rifles on approaching rebels should suffice. The rebel artillery should be the primary force to remove the Federals from their positions at the bridges. When attacking the ridge, the rebels should attempt to sneak some forces into the north and south valleys in an attempt to cut the Union supply. Historically, General Lee, expecting the Union to withdraw from positions at Harper's Ferry and Martinsburg to north of the Potomac, prepares to invade the north. Instead, he finds that Colonel Dixon S. Miles has orders to hold Harper's Ferry to the last extremity. Lee now faces a major problem. The Federals prevented him from establishing essential supply and communication lines through the Shenandoah Valley. Without those supply lines, Lee's invasion will have to be delayed. Lee's solution is to divide his army and send Jackson to deal with the situation at Harper's Ferry. So we are going to be defending against a ridiculously large Confederate force. And this is a large battle. There's 57 turns in this battle. Oh yeah, he has got a ridiculously large force. We are positioned on this little town of Harper's Ferry here. There's 2 bridges, which is easy to defend. And we have this ridge up here held. But we have pretty good units with a lot of men inside each of them. But the Confederacy has a ridiculous amount of units on this battle. I mean, if you can see the mini-map, it's just red all over. The majority of his units, though, are small brigades, 100, 200 men, whereas ours are much larger, 700, 500, 500, 600. But the trick is that he has so many more units than we have. He has a large force coming up from the south, a large force from the north. So this is a difficult battle to play as the Union, just because of the sheer amount of units that he has compared to us. Even in the north, he's got a lot of troops, and we only have 6 or 7. See, our forts here could easily get taken by him. So I'm debating whether to abandon the forts in the north and move back across the bridge, or move some units in the city out to help defend the forts, if that makes sense. He doesn't have any good shot up there. This fort is definitely going to have to be abandoned. So let's move the mini-map out of the way a little bit here. Do we have any reinforcements? We might. Ooh, okay, we do get some reinforcements on the north bank. We get a lot of reinforcements on the north bank. Okay, I'm glad we checked that. First thing we need to do is save, because we don't want to have to redo the weapon upgrades screen again. So we get a lot of reinforcements over here, about a third of the way, halfway through the battle. So we're going to attempt to hold this north bank here. But these two forts over here are very exposed. So we're going to abandon these forts to start the battle. Bad battle for Union side. Everyone counterattack north. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to abandon... Wait, undo that. We're going to abandon this 2 forts here. And I'm going to hold this fort. These 2 forts I'm going to hold. And this gentleman here... Actually, we are going to hold this fort too. Because we can get a range right here on these tiles. So the only position we're abandoning is this northernmost fortress. It's way too exposed. I don't like that. Okay, these 3 infantry I'm going to use to cover the south bridge, while these 3 infantry start moving out to help cover the north. Okay, what kind of... you have no shot. Okay, you have good... That is a good position for you. You move up. In the center here, I'd like to get this line tightened up. I don't like having this exposed ridge here. Oh, that's terrible. Terrible placement for the artillery to start this engagement off. I mean, yes, we are dug in, but my goodness, at what cost? I would much rather... That's what we're going to do. We're going to pull our... First, let me get these units over here. Okay, these three will cover this south bridge. You don't have very good shot right there. Gonna need some artillery to shoot at that angle. Alright, these two artillery, we're gonna move them. Oh, you can shoot the bridge. Okay, can you hit the bridge? You cannot. I'm going to move this artillery probably to this tile. You just rest. So these two artillery are going to cover the south bridge along with these three infantry. That artillery is going to stay put here. He's got good sight. These two gentlemen here. We're going to hold these northernmost forts. And we're abandoning this position. Fire. Open up the battle. I like that fort. That fort can fire on the south ridge there. These three infantry, I'm going to move them up to help cover these two forts. This guy, we're going to probably move him somewhere down here along the road. I've got a feeling we can hold that up there. We'll check on you. In the west, looking at the mini-map here, he just has a ridiculous amount of units in the west. So this western ridge, I'm going to need to pull it back and tighten the lineup. Putting my artillery right here. Probably right here along this road here. Right on this spot here. And our infantry just in front. And my plan is, when you look at the terrain height here, this ridge just in front of the town has a terrain height of 7. So anytime a unit comes up and over the ridge, he's going to get surprised with our artillery. So that is, yeah. So we're going to, didn't mean to do that. This is going to be a very tricky battle. So abandon positions. Everybody fall back. There's nothing you can do back here. Just fall back. We'll use the cavalry to cover the slow-moving artillery there. Because the computer, he moves quick. He'll get up there quick. So it's going to take a few turns to pull back to a more favorable position. He just has so many units, and he can easily encircle us. And we don't nearly have the supply I thought we would have. Okay. Turn. We honestly might could hold the South Bridge with one infantry unit and take all of those infantry units that are in the town and move them north. I'm thinking, thank goodness the computer moves very fast. So we are outnumbered 5-1 on this battle. As far as the actual brigade is concerned. Our brigades are a lot larger in number. They have a lot more soldiers in each brigade, but he has just so many units that's spread out. He's really trying to encircle us. Boy, he got on that north fort quick. I can tell by the mini-map that he got up here real quick. Alright, artillery, move out. Alright, now we can start
At ease, man.
possibly firing on him a little bit.
At ease, man.
No shot. Okay, just keep resting.
At ease, man.
Alright, you continue firing on his units coming up the road here. Perfect. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely have a better position. And if I remember right on this battle, there's actually a bit of an issue playing as the Union. Okay, that's a good position. So we're going to deploy there next turn. He's got good shot on the bridge and the ridge here. On this battle, there's actually an issue with supply playing as the Union. Believe it or not. I do kind of remember that. That when you play as the Union on this battle, it's hard to reinforce your or resupply your units because there's not so much supply. Because even though you're killing him, his brigades are so small, they don't give you enough supply to help you out. Okay, you have no shot. Any unit that is in these tiles here can get targeted by multiple artillery we have. And this one will just fire on anything on the right. These two in the rear can cover his backside. Oh yeah, they can cover his backside. Yeah. So these three artillery here will cover this gentleman's backside, and he can just fire on any tile or any unit that comes over here. We are going to get significant reinforcements in this area on the north. So his northern army, we will completely eradicate it without an issue, I don't think. As far as the rest of his army in the south, we'll just hold. And in the center is going to be a major holding action. Let me zoom out for this. It's a little bit easier on me to zoom out during the movement stages. Biggest thing is getting that artillery out of harm's way as quickly as possible. You just sit right there. Could be a lot of movement at the beginning of this battle here. Especially these artillery, they're going to take forever to get through those woods. We might have you two sit back just to help cover. So I'm pretty sure our line here, I'm going to have it about right here. Just in front of this creek. A little tributary. And our artillery is going to be all right here up on the hill. So we'll be pulled back just behind the Strider house here and along this road. These two artillery can't really fire down the road there, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm glad that the computer moves so fast in this game because he's got a lot of units. And I think playing as the Confederacy on this battle takes a long time because you have so many units you have to click. Wow, the Second Battle of Manassas, we absolutely rocked that bad boy. And I had a game plan for what was going to happen at the beginning of us holding the center, and then our northern part of our army swooped down from the north to encircle them. And then about halfway through the battle, I was like, that's not going to work. He's too strong. It wasn't working that way. But we finally got him broken, and it ended up working the way I thought it was going to work. It was kind of interesting how I doubted my tactics on that previous battle. Never doubt yourself. You can do it. One of the things I did too yesterday was I got rid of a lot of garbage on my PC, and I also reset the OBS Studio to the default settings. Like, I did a complete reboot of OBS, and I think that has helped tremendously. I know it has, because last night our Dark Souls 3 live stream was perfect. We had no issues, and it ran beautifully, and it got me really pumped last night. All I kept thinking about was last night, okay, I've got the stream running good now. I cannot wait to come back tomorrow midday and go back in time and play the Civil War. Because this game is just oddly satisfying. And I played it years ago, but it's so funny how I still remember so much of the game. Okay, so this infantry is covering that last artillery in the south. And these two artillery are kind of just by themselves. I'm tending to tell the 12th New York Regiment here to slow down and wait for the artillery to get in position. I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. Nice. Really just want our artillery to fire on his artillery. That's the key. The cavalry, I'm going to use the cavalry. We have several cavalry units. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cavalry units. We're going to use them to cover any gap in our line here and also be in support of the South Bridge. You deploy. Perfect. And we're starting to move in the north pretty heavy now. I'm pretty sure we can hold Harper's Ferry here. Okay, you have no shot there, but you can fire here. Actually, we do need to have our artillery focus on any stacked unit. Any enemy position that has multiple infantry and artillery in it, we need to use that to fire on the doubled up positions. Nice, okay. We need to get this infantry up here to help our forts out. Matter of fact, move him out too. Alright, this artillery, we're just going to pull it right here, and that's perfect for me. He'll fire on anything coming up the road. So these 5 artillery will be firing on enemy units coming up the road from the north. This one is on the north bank, but because of Elk Ridge Mountain, We're just going to use him to fire on units in the south. This infantry, I'd like to get that infantry on this tile right here. This tile is the one that is kind of exposed. All of the other tiles can be covered by artillery fire. If we can get our infantry right here, then believe it or not, we'll have like 4 artillery that can fire all around this guy. This is his weakest position here, the trees behind him. Fire. Nice. Makes it a little easier here to zoom out when I'm doing the placement. Well, as you all know, you've been watching me play this game. Sometimes I zoom out, sometimes I zoom in. It just depends on how I can make it smoother experience. So we're scattered at the moment, but I've got a good feeling that Heyman is right. If we counterattack in the north, we can completely annihilate that army. And there is a lot of turns to this battle. I mean, 57 turns is a lot. See, he's got an infantry that's trying to cross the bridge. And it's a terrible idea. Terrible idea. We've got that bridge covered with artillery positions. But the Confederacy, they just can't help themselves. They just can't help themselves. They see a bridge and they're just like determined to cross it. This full 3rd Arkansas Regiment, J.W. Reedy, was ordered to cross the bridge now. And he's about to get hammered on. Fire. Devastating. Just a couple of volleys and his condition is lowered so bad. We need to get a cavalry over there. That artillery's taking forever to move up. Alright, right there. This is our line right here. So how many artillery do we have back here? 5? Could check the terrain height here. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to put probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all in this height of 6. All of our artillery will be right here. The 5 that are coming up. And I do need to check the range. Okay, he has a James rifle. Parrott, James, Parrott. Okay, so the 2 James, there's one here and one at the top. The 2 James I need to put here closest. And the Parrots we can put in the back there. Okay. Continue. He's trying to chase us down before we get into position, but too slow, Mr. Johnny Red. We are already almost in position. Okay, so this single infantry here, we can put him over in this gap. these 2 cavalry we'll use to close this off. And our 3 large cavalry here, we'll keep them in the town to help cover any breach he has and or the south bridge. That'll be the purpose. These 2 will just close this gap right here. Oh, I like when we have a game plan and it's working. And actually, let's put this infantry here and the 2 cavalry beside it, because the infantry will be sticking out a little bit, and the computer will hopefully target it more than not. Okay, in the north, I only brought the headquarter unit up here just to help if we're going to do any surrounding up here. Okay, you deploy. Our units are getting a little bit tired having to march up here. I think the last time I played this battle as the Union, I actually abandoned the north entirely, and that might have been a critical mistake. Really need to watch our ammunition on this battle, though. Is there any stacked units? No. It's probably his best cannon right there. Both units. Yeah, this is going to get a little squirrely here. We can actually move the mini-map over a little bit, because I don't need to see all this red over here. I know he's coming with 3 massive armies from the west. Going to crash against our wall here. I don't need to see all that. So this will be nice. We'll get it tight right here. And in the north, we'll just do a little bit of a holding action until we get our reinforcements. And our reinforcements will swing them around and cut them off in the rear, while these units start pulling back. That is the game plan. Now, if it's going to work out like that, Lord knows. But we will find out. At least we're holding all the forts up north, except for that one. That one is just... It just get overrun too fast, it seemed like to me. Plan looks good. Okay, so the plan is good. Okay, if Heyman says we straight, we straight. Not that I got anything about people who swing the other way, but, you know, I've got to take advice from... You got to take advice from your council, you know. Every general in every war has had advisors helping him out along the way. This is actually good that we're getting kind of the boring part of this battle, where we're kind of getting everything in place. Today, because it would make our midday stream tomorrow on Saturday, which can go anywhere from 2 to 3 hours. It would make that stream beautiful, because it would be like nothing but fighting, essentially. Yeah, the computer is so fast to get his units up. I mean, but we are pulling back in good order, I feel. He's chasing us. Ooh, okay. We might be in a bit of a pickle here. No, we got it. Okay. I thought that one was going to get cut off. This guy is going to be in trouble, though. We're going to need to move him along this road, I think.
No, sir.
I think this artillery is going to have to come along this road. Okay, this infantry will fill that gap right there. Everyone else, start getting in formation. Oh, wait. Just full supply. I forgot this battle. We don't want to oversupply the infantry or the cavalry, because we have to save every precious bit of our supply for our artillery. Okay. Yeah, we're getting in position. Alright, zoom out a little bit here. Yeah, that's my plan. Anybody that comes over that ridge, see, we'll be safe behind the ridge. We'll be safe from his artillery fire. Anytime we see an artillery unit get put up on the ridge in range, we blast it. It'll be silhouetted against the sky. It'll be like playing a sniper game, where you can really, having the high ground isn't the advantage you think it is on sniper games. You can really see their body against the sky. It'll be kind of that same tactic. Shocked that that bridge is not going to be destroyed from us firing on it. Okay, the cavalry we rest, but just have to make sure they only have full supply. Alright, in the north. I don't care about you. Alright. Trying to see what kind of shots we can get off. Get that sharpshooter out of here.
At ease, man.
That artillery is significantly stronger. And it's doubled up. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, fire on these. Any position he has that's doubled up like that, that's really our primary target. Try to get 2 for 1 as much as we can. It's not doubled up. Well, he is right here. And you can just, I've learned that you can just hit just artillery, because even when you hit just artillery, it still damages the infantry in that tile. Alright, these 2 cannons. Oh, the north bank of Harper's Ferry Town is beautiful. It can help cover the northern edge there. That is gorgeous. It's probably going to retaliate. That's okay. Yeah, this is going to be a weird battle. This is a very weird battle. Limit those double shot charges. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. And you'll have to remind me tomorrow, too, when we do the second half of the battle, because I get so excited charging all the time. It's just, It's satisfying to hit charge, the charge button. It's just, there's something so about it. And it does use a lot of ammunition. But I'm really glad I remembered the supply issue on this. I don't think you run into the issue playing as the Confederacy, though. But it has been a long time since I've played as the Confederacy. He's really trying to... I mean, he has us surrounded, but our orders are to hold to the last extremity, as the objective said. Okay, our artillery is starting to get into position here. Slowly but surely. You just retreat in good order. Pull back. I didn't mean to oversupply. Dang it. I hate how it automatically goes to the oversupply. I have found too, playing though, that it helps your units to recover a little bit better if you click each individual one and rest them, as opposed to at the end of the turn letting the computer rest them. It just seems like it does a better job keeping their spirits up. Okay, this guy actually, this unfortunate soul, is going to get cut off here. Oh, okay, he's starting to beat up our infantry right there. Our cavalry is really going to have to hold that bridge. This guy's getting a little bit more beaten up than I thought. Probably because he's taking fire from the enemy artillery that's getting deployed. So we're going to need to work on getting his guns out of action here. Otherwise, we're going to lose the South Bridge engagement. Could be sketchy at the South Bridge. Okay. You just rest. We actually could get a little bit aggressive early on here, and I think it could assist us. You dig in.
At ease, man.
Perfect. Okay. I'm not concerned about the north. He's got a ridiculous amount of units, but I think this is pretty solid, our defense up here. We can hold him. And it'll keep him from firing on our flank. My only concern right now is the South. I think I'm going to pull Nickerson, the 115th New York Regiment. I think I'm going to pull him up there. And I'll leave a little gap here, but it'll be all right. I prefer to fill the gap with the cavalry. I'd rather have the cavalry fill a gap than the cavalry have to hold the bridge. That could be costly. Turn. Those reinforcements would be really nice now. Any artillery reinforcements we get, we need to deploy them immediately along that road on the north bank and have them start firing on the southern bank of Harper's Ferry. All of his infantry is going to have a hard time breaking up position. Cavalry gets a rest bonus when dismounted, if I remember right. Okay, I wasn't sure what the deal with their formation was. Even though I've played this game a lot in the past, I've never changed the cavalry's formation. So I guess in the future, if I have a cavalry that's really, bad condition and I'm trying to recover him, it's best to get him in the proper formation. Okay, pull this James right here. He's ready to deploy next turn. And this one up here is another James. We're going to put him in that tile. The other 3 artillery, we want to get up along here. Perfect. They'll be in position next turn. Oh, I forgot we had this infantry here. So yeah, let's move Seeley back. We're gonna have Seeley move back here towards the bridge to help cover the south bridge here. A little tedious, but I just remember that the supply issue is a major issue. That's only 145. I'll go ahead and give him that. Okay, fire on the bridge. Fire, fire, fire. That's a well-built bridge there. Pull you back a hair. Keep focusing on the south there. Try to get some of his guns out of commission. I don't know what that loud bang outside was. That was weird. Alright, we might use this guy. Damage that sharpshooter. What kind of... Okay, you can attack here, or you can attack units coming up the Oak Branch area. Oh yeah, we're getting some beautiful opportunity shots. Gorgeous. Everybody else just hold.
At ease, man.
Just hold
At
till we
ease,
get the
man.
reinforcements.
At ease, man.
We could put this guy in retreat. Or yeah, go ahead and put him out of commission. Perfect. Hold. Give him a supply. He's gonna try and flank us. I feel like he'll be too slow because I'm pretty sure we're gonna get reinforcements fairly soon. Let's see here. Right now it's 12 o'clock. 12:30, 1, 1:30, 2, 2:30, 6, 7, 8. Okay, about 8 more turns. In about 9 turns, we're going to have a lot of infantry in a headquarter units. And about a few turns after that, we'll have some more infantry. Oh, there's no artillery reinforcements. Wow. Okay, so we're only getting infantry reinforcements along this road later. That changes things a little bit. That changes things quite a bit. It's okay. I think we've got a good plan. You have 60 plus firepower on units with those great weapons. Yeah, we've been upgrading so well. Between the Battle of Malvern Hill and the Battle of Second Manassas, majority of our army just has excellent weapons. The only brigades that don't have great weapons are any brigade that we're playing with for the first time. You know, if we had a brigade from a previous battle, he's got a good weapon now for sure. How fast the computer moved in the West is just impressive. I mean, he just charged. I mean, he is sprinting towards Harper's Ferry as fast as he can. My goodness. I mean, he is already pouring troops up over the ridge. We barely got this guy covered just in time. Alright, this is our James rifle. Alright, you come here. You come here. You will deploy on that tile. You deploy. Deploy. And you will eventually rest there. And you are going to pull back to this tile because Sealy is moving towards the bridge here to help cover the bridge, which we need to continue. We need to lay some suppression fire on the bridge there for the moment. Nice. Looking for any opportunity. Yeah, he sees our lone artillery here, and he's going to try and take it. Let's move a couple of our cavalry out here to help cover. You stay right where you're at.
At ease, man.
Alright, Hewitt, the 32nd Ohio, you have got to hold. Sealy is coming up to help, but you've got to hold that position. Alright, we'll rest all these guys here.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
It seems like we have a lot of supply,
At ease, man.
but this is a big battle, and we don't get very much as it goes along,
At ease, man.
no matter how much of the enemy we destroy.
At ease, man.
So we have to be very careful with our rationing of ammunition. Perfect. Fire. Fire across the river. Nice. I'm a little bit aggressive in the north here. Moving our units. Oh, nice rifle. But we do have the advantage. And I want to keep it that way. I don't want him to have time to dig in. Alright, pull that unit down. We need to help cover this artillery over here. Perfect, okay. Jeez, this is getting sketchy. We're counting on that south bridge to hold. They are getting rained on from Confederate battery right now. But Sealy is coming along the track to help recover him. Oh, I meant to hit intern, but I hit zoom in. My bad. Yeah, we're really counting on Hewitt here, the 32nd Ohio Regiment, to hold. The 111th New York Regiment, A.P. Sealy, is moving up to help reinforce the southern bridge. Turn. We've got to hold that southern bridge. We've got a brigade of cavalry in the town to help cover too. I feel like this battle, it's more meant to just hold him at bay than surround him, because we just don't have the numbers. It's really going to be a defensive battle. I would like to get a surrounding in the north, but kind of depends on him. Yeah, he's really trying to push up that south bridge. Hewitt is still holding on. Come on, Hewitt. Go ahead and give that cavalry oversupply, just because this is going to have to help cover. Okay, we'll deploy these 3 artillery in a moment. First, we need to use what is already deployed to fire. Okay, he is bringing some artillery up to bear in the center here. Ooh, this was nice placement of our artillery. We can really punish him. But for the moment, we need to focus on that bridge. We need to get that guy out of commission. Get out of there. Yes, okay, Hewitt will easily hold. You two, fire on these boys before they get deployed. That's my goal, having our artillery fire on his artillery as soon as it comes into range. Okay, deploy these cannons. Everybody else rest real quick on our western front.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
If I did give them oversupply, I wouldn't have to double click every time, but
At ease, man.
just concerned.
At ease, man.
Move that headquarter down. We might could get this guy surrounded here real quick. Hold on a minute. Hold on. We might have to change the position of this artillery shortly. Nice. At least we've got it kind of tightened up now. Just regular attacks. We're not charging. We're not feeling brave enough to charge. This could be a mistake being this aggressive, but it's either going to be the worst thing we've decided or the best thing. Fire on him. Same with you. Fire. And then next turn, we should be able to have this guy surrounded. Okay, you keep firing on the north part of town here. Probably right here. Where can I inflict the most damage is what I'm looking for. This is a lot of thinking on this battle. This battle isn't as simple as deploy, fire, move. I'm kind of feel like I'm having to really be picky and choosy on which units I'm targeting in order to have the great possible chance of success here. Oh, Hewitt has been taking a beating on the South Bridge. He must have got his training from J.F. Reynolds. Nobody can hold the ground like J.F. Reynolds. This generic portrait Hewitt is holding the South Bridge. Oh, he's still holding. He is so broken, though. One more enemy turn, and Hewitt is going to capitulate. I think we got Sealy up there just in the nick of time. Man, he is just charging. My goodness. Okay. Hold your roll. Let me do a hard save here. My goodness. Okay. We do have all of our artillery to bear. Our western line here is set in stone. It will have to hold. Alright. Okay, Sealy can move to that tile, thank goodness. So, pull Hewitt back, take a break, and Sealy is now going to hold the bridge. Simpson, oh, he has a terrible cavalry weapon, the U.S. Aston Horse. He only has 9 firepower because it only has an attack rating of 12, because he just has pistols and swords, but his charge is 93. So we are going to need to charge R.C. Hill with our cavalry here. That is the only way. Perfect. Okay, he is inoperable. He will not be a threat. All of you, let's arrest these guys first. Get that out of the way. Arrest our boys in blue here, who's had plenty of time to rest. So he's going to be, I've got a feeling the Confederacy is just going to be doing constant charges against our line. Okay, you have carbines, so you are much better. That cavalry has a terrible weapon too. Let's just pray that he doesn't do a regular attack against our cavalry up there. Alright. Oh, he's keeping his artillery in this little valley here, out of sight. None of our artillery can hit these four, because he's keeping them in a valley. We can hit this one up here, though, easily. And probably outrange it, too. Hit it again. Okay. So all of these artillery up here need to start firing on the enemy. Let me check the condition here. Okay, this one's getting kind of battered here. Go ahead and take him out of position. Fire! 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 Get out of here. Okay, you two. Fire on this ridge right here. They haven't deployed yet. We won't receive any retaliation. Perfect, okay. Yeah, we're going to need to move this artillery. This artillery is no use to us now. We're going to move him up a tile to here. And now he can fire along the road here. So we'll deploy him next turn. And 2 turns from now, he'll be able to fire. Oh, he moved that infantry out of the way. That was smart of him. Very smart. Yeah, it's going to be hard to encircle these gentlemen over here. At the very least, we can just use this force to break them and have them running for the hills. While our reinforcements, we can pull them into the town. That might be what happens. Yeah, that might be what happens. Alright. Fire on the south bank. Get that Tredegar artillery out of there. That thing is wreaking havoc against us. So these 4 batteries of the Confederacy in the south are pretty well broken. He does have 4 good ones. Really good ones. I'm sorry. 3 really good ones that are comparable to ours in size coming up along this gully here. Yeah, it's going to be tricky to surround the troops over here. So we might as well just wreak what havoc we can. And you never know, we could get them pinned down over here by this fort, possibly. If I pull back a little bit and kind of swing our infantry around, that might work. Kind of take this force, swing them around, and then push them up against the ore bank here. Which the ore bank needs to keep firing on the south bank here. That one's just about broken. Perfect. Get out of there. Send him running for those. Oh, these guys can fire on the south bank too. Okay, I am glad that we kept these two forts here. This is going to help us defend the west a little bit. Although I'd rather have you this turn. I hate to do it, but I think Elliott with the 16th Michigan is going to have to charge here. Leisure, during the Battle of Manassas, this D. Leisure Brigade here got rocked. My goodness, he got rocked. Yeah, we're going to need to charge here. I need to break that. Perfect. And you, just regular attack. Very aggressive in the north, but I think it's working. He's got 2 artillery in good condition and a couple of infantry in good condition. The majority of his infantry in the north is not doing too good. Got a whole lot of red up here. Just double checking before I end turn. Every movement is precious on this battle. Okay, buckle up, boys in blue. You're about to get rocked in the west. Dude, zooming out is so funny. He's just going to be pouring units in. My goodness, he has a lot of artillery. Okay, turn. The south bridge is holding for the moment. I've got to catch up on the cut. BMCC 8093. The Wii tunes are brilliant. The Wii tunes. Those early round great victories is paying off. Yes, the Battle of Malvern Hill, that absolute victory we had at that battle is paying off by giving us good weapons. What is defense values in town squares? As soon as it's my turn, I'll check that. Welcome, BMCC. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you, brother. You're the man joining us on this glorious defense of Harper's Ferry. I'm not sure about the defense values in the town square. Okay, our boys in blue are holding the town in the west, but he is punching through the south. The south bridge. We should have put more down there. We're in trouble on the south bridge. Okay. We might have to move this artillery here. Alright. The town terrain morale boost. You get no morale boost for the town square. Prepared cover. you get no prepared cover for the town square. The railroad sometimes gives you prepared cover. The natural cover for the town square is anywhere between 2. It's a baseline of 2. So you do get a lot of cover in the town as far as natural cover. Oh boy, we are in trouble down here. Hewitt is recovering slightly. I'm trying to think here. Alright. Seeley, dig in. Simpson. Nice. Okay, this actually might be a tactic. We might be able to let him think that he has an opening and come up along here and then get pinced. Or caught in like a pincer type move. We'll work on the west in a minute. It's gonna be tricky. Alright, you cannot fire on any of these artillery. He's still keeping his artillery in the valley here, which is good for us. Just stay down there the whole battle. Stay out of the engagement. Alright, this artillery cannot hit anything. You can fire on him, though. Broken. Okay. Fire. Perfect. I think we're going to start holding the South Bridge, because now he's not really blasting us with artillery shots anymore. Poor Hewitt with the 32nd Ohio just got rained on from enemy artillery fire. We need to keep softening up him in the north here. We've got him on the run in the north. We want to keep it that way. Fire on that group of units there. Perfect. Okay. Alright, zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to do a bit of a feint here. I'm going to kind of trick the computer here. We're going to start wrapping our units around here. This is going to be a risky maneuver. But I'm going to start we beat him up pretty bad up here. Honestly. We beat this guy up pretty bad. But the majority of these units, I'm going to start wrapping them around here and holding this Elk Ridge Mountain here. Because when we get our reinforcements here, we'll run them up there and surround his northern army and destroy it. Let him think that we're weak here with these artillery, and let him creep towards these artillery, and that'll be his doom, because we'll come from the east and entrap him against the ore bank and drown him in the river. So I'm disengaging a little bit. I was extremely aggressive right here, but I'm disengaging in the north a little bit. Our western front is getting sketchy because he's starting to get his artillery deployed. We'll probably target that one, and we'll probably target these two tiles here because they're already deployed. Okay, he was return fire right there. Oh, you're gonna break now. You can only handle so many volleys. He's still holding. The 5th Louisiana just refuses to budge. Get him off that hilltop. Full retreat. Courtney's Virginia artillery just refused to budge. It took 6 of our artillery to knock him out of position. He pulled back. Whoa! You can hear the concern. Got to be careful with our supply here, because pretty soon our artillery is going to need ammunition, and that's going to take the majority of our supply. The infantry is only for defense. He really thought he's got the southern bridge, but he was too slow to bring this artillery up to bear. And now he's suffering the price because he's losing the advantage here. He's still got a couple of comparable infantry brigades. But I have A.B. Meyer with the 125th New York that I could pull back here to help cover if need be. Simpson's had to do a few charges just to keep him at bay. But I only had to charge with him because of the type of weapon he had. They don't have any rifles. They don't have any carbine rifles. They just have a pistol and sword. Turn. The computer has so many units, it takes him a minute to think, and then he moves them all real quick. I've said it several times, I'm so glad. I think that's what makes this game enjoyable, is the fact that you don't really have to wait on the computer. The computer is going to go through its motions real quick. And the majority of your play time on this game is spent you controlling your army. If that makes sense. And the reason that I haven't shown after action reports and the cinematic clips is because it would make for content to be so slow. It's a personal enjoyment for yourself, but I'll do one just to show you. For example, we'll have this artillery fire on this artillery here, and on the options you can show after combat report. I click never because it makes it so much faster, the gameplay. But if you put on always, and if you also turn on video clips, each engagement, it's going to show you a little video clip of the engagement, and there's like a selection of 10 different videos that they just keep rolling through. And then it'll also show you the stats after each battle. So we're going to have this artillery fire on this one, and you'll see what that looks like. So it's got a little video clip. And then it shows you the after action report. So we lost 10 firepower. The defender lost 4 morale, and he broke rank, and we got a little bit of supply from it. So that's kind of how it goes. Those after combat reports. But when you have that on for every single attack you do, my goodness, it takes forever. This artillery is actually out of ammunition now. We are starting to run dry here. You can actually Fire on him. He's in retreat. Being selective with our artillery fire here. Very picky and choosy.
No,
So
sir.
this is our... Oops. This is our plan right now. Our plan is to slightly abandon the west here, the northwest, and lure him into thinking it's safe down here. And we're going to take these units up and around and then push south. They'll have to rest a couple turns, but I think we can do it. Okay, you fire on this poor 15-man brigade. Ooh, you should have deployed your artillery. That is punishment for you now. Another artillery we're putting out of commission. Okay, you have no shot.
No, sir.
We're going to need to move this artillery up. He doesn't have any shot right there. I think he'll be a lot better off right there. Firing directly in front of the... We'll deploy that artillery next turn.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
Yeah, Sealy will hold the bridge. I've got faith in Sealy. Everybody else has moved. Where are those reinforcements? Alright, rest our blue line of infantry, and then we'll do a volley with all of our battery here atop this hill.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
Alright. See here. He's got 3 deployed, ready to fire. He's got 2 up here that are kind of weak. Let's get rid of those 2 up here. And then we'll start targeting our fire on his artillery in the west. Because it is kind of where we're weakest. We're weakest just north of the town here. Alright, you 3. Oh, he hasn't deployed this one yet, though. You fool! That's what I've really been trying to do, is use our artillery to take as much of his out as we can before they get deployed. So we'll take about 3 volleys of battery fire during the enemy turn, or blue line will. But it's better than 5 or 6, that's for sure. My goodness, this is a hell of a battle, plain as the Union. Swinging our cavalry way up like this might confuse the computer a little bit. Turn. If we can keep them bogged down in the woods there. He'll always go for the flags. He'll go for the flags, and he'll go for the weakest possible unit he sees. Oh yeah, we've got a good 30 minutes, my friends. We are beautiful stream today. Man, shout out to the PC working so good today. We haven't had no hiccup yet. That was painful the past few days. If I had known what it was, I would have done it a long time ago. I feel like I lost viewership during our evening streams because of that. It's only turn 13 and we are just this is like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the most intense I have felt in this entire Civil War so far, is this battle. This battle has been sketchy for us. Alright,
No, sir.
our cavalry up here is just more of an annoyance to him.
No,
Yeah, I want to get deployed up on this hill.
No, sir.
These infantry here, I want them to be deployed and get them fresh up to snuff and have them start pushing against these gentlemen. These three, attack him, get him out of here. No free shots on our artillery. These three will just keep we'll keep here to cover. He's not going to reach us. Oh, we got free range across the river. Oh, that's so beautiful. We held that. What a good decision holding the two forts in the north there. Soften him up a little bit. I don't like him. It's making me nervous. And this is why I like upgrading our cannon to the Parrot rifles, because we have more range. You know, range of 10, range of 12. It really makes a difference on some of these large battles. Oh, the poor fool. We're not worried about that artillery up here. He can't fire. He's too bad of condition. This W.L. DeBeck, K-1st Ohio Artillery Brigade is out of ammunition. How expensive is this going to be? Sheesh! We'll just get them up to full supply. They'll be ready to fire next turn. They've been key at keeping the Southern Banks artillery at bay. Alright. Floyd Kinsey. Oh, nice. Yeah, this is a much better position for the artillery, because it can cover the north and the south. Learn from my mistakes, friends. Go ahead and attack him. Just regular attack. Alright, Hewitt rest. Is the north is done. Okay. We've got a hold of Elk Ridge Mountain for the moment, and the ore bank is ours. We're trying to make a little bit of a loop here, and our reinforcements, we're going to rush them up there too to finish off this army. We've got them bogged down in the woods right now. They're taking a long time to recover because we beat them up so bad. Early on, we were extremely aggressive in the north, and it's paying off because now his offensive has stalled, so to speak, in the north. The town of Harper's Ferry is where all
At ease, man.
the disasters going on right now. This one or this one? Okay, how many artillery does he have deployed? That one's bothering me. Just get out of here. I don't want him to bring his guns to bear, because that is how the Confederacy wins this battle. They win it by having 30 artillery brigades firing on a single position, lowering the morale to nothing. So just focus on one at a time until it's out of commission. This one is not deployed yet, so there's no retaliation there. I would prefer that. Yeah, that is a lot better to target the ones that aren't deployed yet, because they can't retaliate. When you're trying to knock out an enemy position that's already deployed, you can fire at him with all 7 of your artillery, but he'll be able to return fire to each one. So pow, 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 pow. So he gets like 7 free shots during your turn. So that is kind of the negative effect of firing on his artillery that's deployed. He's being smart. He's trying to pull him back as best as he can, but too little, too late, my friend. Oh, I didn't mean to oversupply. Darn it.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
Just keep resting our line. Ooh. HB Banning, the 87th Ohio Regiment, is starting to get some damage here. Maybe Christ with 12th New York can encourage him. Wow, Sudsburg is powerful. If Banning gets in trouble and he breaks, we can bring Sudsburg from the 3rd, is that Maryland? The 3rd Maryland. We can bring him up, and I did not mean to oversupply him. Dang it. Darn it. This guy's name's A-Funk. A-Funk, the 39th New York Regiment. I'm not sure about all the abbreviations on the game. You know, REG for regiment, some of them do say brigade. The brigade, most of these troops are regiments. But yeah, some of them actually do say brigade on them, but we've pretty well been referring to them as brigade for the most part. Unless I see the REG. Alright, turn. Surely we're going to get some reinforcements. This is getting... we're starting to get in trouble here. We're losing the battle of attrition. We're holding him at bay, but we're like approaching that point where he's going to start whittling us down. Like he's starting that process of whittling us down to nothing. A stub. My goodness, he has so many tiles. Just a sea of red on the mini-map. And I don't know if historically we're meant to lose this battle. We probably are. But even if we are, we're going to give them a heck of a fight. We're not going down without some serious... You're going to have to charge with everything you got over and over and over again to break our line. Oh, the South Bridge is holding beautifully. The computer is refusing to move this artillery up. He did move this one up a little bit. Okay, we need to start resting our gentlemen that are doing this encirclement maneuver up here. Give him full supply. We'll have to spend a little supply here. Get these guys up to snuff here. Ooh, you just took a beating. Okay, pull back. I think he's exposed us a little bit here. I think he's, he might be figuring out what we're trying to do up here. My goodness, the reinforcements. Where are they at? Okay, our artillery up here is going to have to keep him at bay a little bit. Try to target his larger units first. Yeah, he's starting to recover a little bit here. We might have to move this guy into the fort. Okay, you have no shot. So that means you'll fire across the river. Perfect. Caught them with their bridges down. Keep holding.
At ease, man.
See, we only rested a few units and we're already down to 16,000 supply. We started with 15,000.
At ease, man. At ease.
And we haven't even resupplied all of our artillery yet.
At ease, man. At ease, man. At ease, man.
I've got a feeling that we're getting close to
At ease, man.
nighttime, though.
Man.
It might be approaching us sooner than we think. Okay, zoom out. Just trying to recover that artillery. Get him out of there. He's being so quick and a nuisance with his artillery to pull him back as quick as he can. Alright, he's only got 2 deployed in the south. Well, 3, but all 3 of them are actually in bad condition. This guy just keeps attacking him. Just keep poking that guy. If I move him here, he could actually dig in. HU it, but he's not the healthiest at the moment.
At ease, man.
Alright. Target that 48th Alabama. They were looking very healthy. Alright, he's got 3. Oh, he's bringing more artillery in the south. He just has limitless artillery brigades in this battle. Get out of here. He's lucky we're busy shooting his artillery and we're not able to turn our guns on his infantry. He's really lucky. Yeah, I think this was a good plan, holding behind the ridge, because he's having to bring his artillery up to the top of the ridge, and the moment he does that, he's silhouetted against the sky, and we just fire on this hilltop here. In any other circumstance, I would rather have had the high ground, but this is better that we don't. Okay, we need to start firing on this artillery. He's trying to sneak some guns in the south here. Fire! Get out of here. Alright, our line is still healthy. Banning, the 87th Ohio Regiment, is starting to get some wounded here. He's getting to be about half condition. But Sudsburg is very strong. And Sudsburg, my goodness, GJ Standard has... Konya has 77 firepower. They have a Mississippi rifle and 728 men. They are very healthy. Okay. Surely President Lincoln can hear our cry for help over here in Harper's Ferry and send somebody down here to help us. We are getting just wave after wave of Confederate troops right now. The town of Harper's Ferry is filling up with wounded Union soldiers at the moment. Imperfection. I agree. Isn't the soundtrack of this game suitable and good? Yes. Welcome, my friend. Yes, the soundtrack on this game is perfect for this game. It absolutely is. It really gets you in the mode. Yes! Finally, President Lincoln has answered our call and has sent some reinforcements. My goodness. Alright, so all of our reinforcements are coming along the road. U.S. Regiment. So that means they're from the capital. We've got a few U.S. regiments and a couple of New York regiments. My goodness, Griffin, how long did you guys get lost on the way here? The battle is well underway. Okay. So this is the moment. We're going to start moving these guys up. In order to get these guys pushed back. Alright, you come up. This is when time is of the essence. And the maneuver is about to happen. I'm glad our boys up here on Elk Ridge Mountain got a couple turns to rest. Ooh, you're about to break. Okay, you need to hold. Fire. Okay, you pull back. Cover that artillery. Get into the fort. Okay, we're going to bring all of our reinforcements up to bear here and hopefully push this Confederacy in the north bank against the river. In the meantime, have these two guns start firing, helping our front line up down here. We have been trying to break that artillery piece the whole game. Finally, he's turned tail and run. My goodness. Okay. We're good up north for the moment. Slowly. We'll have to rest him. It's not in good condition. You can swing round. I would like to get our artillery here. Not artillery. Our cavalry in the town out there to help with the flanking maneuver. His unit on the bridge is very healthy right now. Don't ask me how. But Seeley can hold. Seeley has significant more firepower than he does. Yeah, we're really going to need to hold cohesion here. Come on, Banning. You can hold. Just hold long enough for us to have a victory in the north. If he doesn't fill up these tiles with units, we're going to take this J post Maryland cavalry and swing them up north too. There's only 16 units in this brigade. It's so funny. Alright. For the most part, his artillery behind the ridge is beaten, battered, and broken. I think we'll need to focus on his artillery in the south here that he's pulling up before they get deployed. Fire until they're out of range. Yeah, go ahead and run behind the trees. The more we can keep his artillery out of the game, the better chance of success we're going to have. Fire on that Virginia regiment coming across the bridge. My goodness. Boy, we got them reinforcements in the nick of time. It was starting to get sketchy up north. Turn. Wow. This has got to be the hardest battle of the Civil War plain as the Union. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's got to be. No, our artillery will not pull back. Always return fire. Yeah, on the south bank, he only had one artillery get a shot off. So, the south bank is not as scary as it was earlier in the game. He just keeps creeping forward and forward and forward until every tile is full. Banning is battered. His Banning's condition is bad right now. Those more reinforcements. Keep them coming. This is what I'm going for.
At ease, man.
I'm going for a tightening up. Up top here. I'm going to bring these guys up here and just push them against the river.
At ease, man.
We've got that fort well in hand. This position's a little sketchy though. Oh, our artillery is out of ammunition now. Resupply. Dig in. Our reinforcements, we're going to attack them. Yeah, we need to get our cavalry on this side of the map. Without a doubt. But that would loosen up our position here. I think we can do it. Get over there. Perfect. Because Hewitt can keep punishing this guy And Sealy
At ease,
will
man.
continue to hold the bridge. Yeah, our reinforcements here. These 5 right here we'll use to swing north. We're going to hold the line right here. These 4 down here will come up from the south. These gentlemen here will hold the center. And these 5 over here will swing north along with the cavalry. And we're going to kind of push him into this corner here, completely eliminating him. So if we get any more reinforcements, which I think we get a few more units, not too many, we'll immediately take them and start putting them around, into the city of Harper's Ferry. That's all we're going to use to take the north right there. Now, as far as this disaster going on over here, slap that unit in the face. Just keep holding this.
At ease, man.
Okay, we might have to pull Banning back. Banning's gonna break. I know he is. Bring it. Alright, tell you what we'll do. Pull Banning back 1 tile. Let him take that flag, think he won a victory.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
Banning really took the brunt
At
of
ease,
the enemy's
man.
fire.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
A lot of these are unique units. Or not unique units, they're units that we haven't played with yet on a previous battle. Alright, zoom out. Our artillery. Perfect. Fire up there. Help with our maneuver in the north. And he's got 3 deployed on the ridge. Might need to concentrate our fire on some of those deployed cannon of his. Yeah, we're going to need to do that. Or we could turn it on the enemy infantry. But I don't like doing that until I get the majority of his artillery out of position. So fire on that ridge. Out of ammo. Fire. 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 Oh, that's got to break him. Wow, he's still holding the Fredericksburg Artillery Division. G. Davidson just refuses to give up the flag. And we're out of ammunition. He's down to 3 men. My goodness. Okay, I think we can get... Oh wait, you still have a shot. Yeah, target this guy in the back. Turn. Right now I'm thinking this is going to be our last turn that we're going to play. But man, my goodness. We'll let the computer play his turn, and then we'll play one more turn here. Holy smokes, I'm glad that this was a beautiful stream today. I'm glad we got the PC running smooth. The reason I started realizing something was wrong was this all went back to when I was playing a game called Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds. And the first 30-some live streams of that game, there was no issue. And then I get to the last couple of live streams and I started noticing some issues with the stream. And then we started playing this game. And then we started playing Dark Souls 3. And I was like, maybe it's because it's this game, it's really old. But then I realized, wait a second, how is it doing the same problem on an old game as it is on a brand new game? That doesn't make sense. I did an internet speed test yesterday, and it was like 900 megabits per second or something. I forget what it was. I forget what the exact speed was, but it was like, when I did the internet speed test online, it was like to the max. It was through the roof. And it better be, because I pay good money for a good internet connection. So then I started realizing, okay, it is not my internet. And I really spent a lot of time yesterday cleaning up the PC. All these units are pretty damaged, so he's not really going to be retaliating our cavalry much up here. But I will keep them out of range just for the moment until we can get our infantry up into position. So our reinforcements are immediately having to huff it up Elk Ridge Mountain.
At ease, man. At ease, man.
And we're going to hold with these gentlemen here. Rest as much as they can before we make the push. And you guys are going to... Whoa. That's too far. That's too close to the enemy. You gentlemen are going to rest a little bit and then push up. I think it's working up here. Our idea in the north seems to be coming to fruition. We have the road cut off. We're cutting off his retreat up here. Any additional reinforcements will immediately go into the town. Hewitt's beating up on that guy, while you... I hate being zoomed in, because being zoomed in, it really, it's so hard for people to see. But it's kind of necessary on this battle, because this battle is so spread out. Alright, we're gonna soften up here a little bit. Looking good. Dude, this artillery right here, W.L. DeBeck, has just been blasting everything on the other side of the river. What a beautiful position right here up in this fort. I mean, he just has free range. He has a Parrot with a range of 12 that just has complete sight of the southern bank. It's pretty easy to knock his artillery out, though, because they're much weaker. Seeley didn't nearly see the engagement that Hewitt did. Hewitt took majority of the damage on the southern bridge. By the time Seeley come up here, we finally had it under control. He was more of a guarantee that it stayed under control. Fire on that 48th Alabama. I don't like them. The name Sheffield. Something about Sheffield I don't like. Alright, we've got a slight issue here. We'll let him have the crossroad there. I had to pull Banning back, but I think he's a little bit weak right there now. Yeah, everybody in the north has moved this turn. So I'm not sure the exact time that we will be live for tomorrow's midday stream on this. Being a Saturday, I usually take care of some business, and whenever I get my first initial round of getting things done, then I sit down for my first live stream of the day. But I will definitely put out a post mentioning, hey, we'll be live in what have you, 30 minutes or so. I'm trying to get better at that. Because YouTube is terrible about notifications and of unsubscribing people. Let's see. Alright, as far as artillery is concerned, I'm just going to have to focus fire. Keep focusing fire. My goodness. Dude, in real life, if you were right here in real life watching this many Confederate soldiers come up over that ridge, you'd be peeing your pants like crazy. I'd be scared to death. I'm scared to death and I'm playing a video game. Just got to keep our line tight, popping any artillery that comes up over the ridge, and keep our infantry in formation. Don't let them get excited and start charging out. That's the hardest part, because I want to start attacking, but I know that's a terrible idea right now. Oh, this is beautiful. So let's see. What is the recent? 16. So we're actually at, this is turn 17 out of 57. And so far on the Battle of Harper's Ferry today, we pulled back to the town. We've made a solid defensive line here with 7 artillery batteries, 8 actually. We had some bloody engagement at the South Bridge, but we held it with 2 brigades. And in the north, we've got the Confederacy in a precarious situation. We're starting to work on an encirclement up north. They might be in trouble, my friends, which is good for us and terrible for them. I appreciate everybody coming out to the midday live stream today. This has been a beautiful battle so far. As always, I appreciate you. Hey, man, you're the man. BMCC, thank you for coming out. Imperfection, as always, brother, I appreciate your support. We will be live this evening around 8 Central or so for our continuation on Dark Souls 3 playthrough. And we will return to Grant Lee Sherman, Civil War Generals 2, tomorrow during the midday. Until then, my friends, peace.